Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For people that are just tuning in for the first time and don't know who I am, well, my name is Merlin Paris and this is my YouTube channel. Today I'm actually gonna be doing something that is based on something that I ate today in the kitchen this morning. I had a peach fruit and I was just looking at the peach fruit and I was thinking, oh my god, the colors are so amazing. And I started thinking, well, it's sort of spring coming to summertime, so I thought it would be kind of nice to create a peach kind of a look. So I decided to go ahead and create a peach look. Now, I do not know how successful I'm going to be trying to create this look, but I'm going to try. You know, at the end of the day, it's all fun and games when you're playing with colors. Guys, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to skip my foundation routine and my brows, everything I did off camera. I'm just going to mainly focus on the eye look today. If you are interested, stay tuned and keep watching. Do not go anywhere. e.l.f. Cosmetics, and this is in Fair, and I'm gonna put it all over my lids and kind of evenly spread it out. Take a beauty blend and just kind of pat it in place. So now that I've applied the concealer in place, I'm going to go ahead and start with my eyeshadow. And today I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty palette for the look. I'm only going to use two colors from this palette. So the thing that screams up peach to me is this color right here, and I think it's called Blazing, and Eden. These two colors. Before I do, I'm going to start with a transition shade that's not part of this palette. It's going to be like a lighter brown. I'm going to be using my Milani bronzer, and it's in 05 Baked Bronzer Soleil, if I'm saying it right, I don't know. It's a very earthy brown. If you can see, it's not too dark, and it looks darker than it is when it goes on the skin, at least on my skin. So I'm going to start using this as a transition shade on my crease. So keeping it to the crease bone right there. Feel your bone, guys, and wherever your bone is, you can start there or create your own fake bone and start it on top. Now I'm gonna take the crease shade and drag it out like I normally do, because I like eyes to look elongated. I'll bring it down on the side right here and create a V. Stretch it back out or wring it out. I'm not good with words, am I? It's like when I know I have to be quite scripted, I do not know what I'm talking about. I'm going to move on to the other two shades. So technically I'm using 3 shades in this palette altogether. Only 3 shades for this look, not palette. One was a bronzer. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am going to go straight into Eden right there. And then I'm going to take Blazing, and I'm going to start with that as well. I'm going to go right underneath my crease bone. And since the shade is too light for my skin tone, I mean my skin tone is more dominant in color, so I'll have to pack on quite a lot for the shade to even kind of be worth adding on there. So I'm gonna go and just pack the product shade on first. Pack it, pack it, pack it. Bring it all the way in to your eyes right inside. Make a little V shape. Okay, now that I've got it on here, I'm gonna blend it. So now I've got that on, I'm gonna move on and do the same thing that I've done here on this eye, and I will be right back. Alright guys, now that I'm back with the same eye look on the other side, I'm gonna go into the darker orange shade, or the darker peachy orange shade, which is called Blazing. I'm gonna use the same brush, and I'm gonna do the same thing that I did previously. So starting with my crease, the bone, but pat it on there, like pat, 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 and slowly drag it out. The thing is, because I'm gonna be doing foundation after my look, this kind of defeats the purpose of me dragging it out, so I didn't really think this through. If I had foundation done first and then dragged it out, it would have been so much better, but I will have to kind of work my way around and probably try to avoid putting foundation there. I mean, mistakes happen. This, you're gonna go and pat your entire lid space with the orange shade. If you're happy with this much product and you do not want it any more darker, you can stop. I'm just going to add a little bit more because I want it as peachy as possible. These shades are quite pigmented, but because I'm darker skin, I feel like your concealer needs to be a lot more lighter in order for that product to pick up. And I could have used my Revolutions concealer in white, but I didn't want to because I just thought I'll keep a little bit more simple. But I want to go more dramatic and a little bit more loud, I would. So now that I've kind of got this on both the eyes, I'm going to go back into my bronzer and kind of blend it all in together. So all the harsh lines, blend it in. Going into my, this is the Big Intense eyeliner and it's in brown. So I'm gonna go in and just right here, starting from here, right there. So right there, that's as much as I'm gonna put color or eyeliner on my lid. And then I'm gonna take this smudging part and smudge it out, and I'm gonna smoke it out. So outer area closer to create a winged effect. Now that I've got my both eyeliner or my smoky effect of my pencil liner on, I'm going to move on and do my lashes, and I'm going to be using the same volumized waterproof mascara. And I'm going to go in back with my pencil liner and fill in the upper waterline as well. Just going to tight line it. And I'm going to go back into my Huda Beauty palette, the Blazing shade. Now I'm going to do something a bit different. I'm going to create freckles on my face, and I normally don't need that because I already naturally have like acne scars and that look like freckles, but I'm going to create freckles anyway, and I'm going to see if it's going to make a difference to me. So let's try it. Okay, I know it looks crazy, but watch. I'm going to take my blusher and put some blush on top of it. Just pat it on. I'm going to go into my Ofra, but it's a blush slash bronzer format. And I'm gonna bronze my face if I can only find my bronzer brush, which I just did. So I'm gonna bronze my face in an angle like that, more because I want my face to look kind of snatched. To this and finish up my lower lash line. So now going back into my bronzer, I'm going to take just a little bit and go on top of my crease area to blend everything in like I said I would do, and I have done. But this time I'm going to bring the contour down to my nose just about halfway through. I feel like no contour in the world can make my bony nose look any slimmer because I've got this massive bone right in the middle. It's like, can you hear that? I'm going to use the LA lip liner in Spice. Now while I decide on what lip shade I'm going to go for, I'm going to go ahead and put some highlighter on my face and highlight my brow bone and the inner corners of my eyes. For this I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Summer Highlighter Palette. Since I used the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk Palette for my eyes. That shade right here, which is Malibu. So I'm going to be using this Revlon lipstick It's called Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick. Now this is really old. I've used this quite a few times as a color corrector, but this is the only orange lipstick that I have. I don't have to use orange, but because this is like a peachy look, I thought let me use some orange. I don't even know how it's gonna look, so let's try it. So guys, I'm just gonna go back a little bit and do some touch-ups like my bronzer and my blusher because I feel like it's not popping out as much. So guys, I'm just gonna spray some spritzing spray. So guys, this is how it looks. I'm just gonna finish up my hair and probably put another layer of lipstick and I will be right back, so don't go anywhere.